Welcome back to another episode of WineDown Wednesday. We are trying something a little different orientation today, because why not? I feel like this is more relaxed. And the whole idea of this is just to be a fun, relaxing way to help wind down your Wednesday so you can get through the week and make it to the weekend. So,
It's almost there.
almost there. It's never soon enough, though. But today we are talking about what makes a good Christmas gift. Not like what is a good Christmas gift to give, but just like generally what makes a good Christmas gift. It's kind of funny. So
Mhm.
I looked up what's just generally what makes a good Christmas gift, and the art all of the articles I found were kind of interesting. I want to pull this up because otherwise I'm gonna screw it up. But when you Google this, the first thing you're gonna find is luxury items, personalized items, self care, funny pranks, problem solving gift,
I used to do those.
and practical gifts. I find it very funny that the very first thing that pops up is luxury gift. Like, I'm kind of intrigued that that's the first thing that people think of as a good gift is a luxury gift.
I mean, I've heard people talk about like, oh, I'm gonna go really big this year and get her a Coach bag or something that's like a very specific brand, kind of something out of the way. But also, at least for me personally, I don't think that necessarily makes it a great gift unless if it's something the individual actually wants or that you know would truly be special.
Yeah, I feel like having a luxury, like a big ticket item is nice every now and then, but just in general, you always want to give people good gifts. But if you're always thinking like a luxury item, like if you give
Right.
someone a necklace, like a diamond necklace every single year, that like I feel like that's just not special anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. But if you want to give me a diamond necklace every year, I think it's special.
I mean, if you want to give yourself one every year, because you're the one who makes the big bucks here. So, thinking about what makes just generally makes a good gift, I did like how the next one that came up was personalized items,
Hmm.
because I feel like a lot of people do like personalized items. It's really cool, it's neat, whether that's getting someone like the jewelry that has their name on it or like a nice piece of artwork. I know my brother-in-law, he got my sister a paint by numbers of, I think it's one of their wedding photos. It's really cute. But at the same time, getting a ton of personalized stuff, it's really neat and everything. But also, it's kind of just like you get a ton of personalized stuff. I feel like it could
Like, I don't
get
need
boring.
everything I own to have my name on it. Okay, I think the one exception is calendars. I feel like the photo calendars that you can make online just with like photos from the previous year are super adorable.
There was one other one that intrigued me as well. It was giving like an experience as a gift, and I feel like that became a really big
I
thing.
love that.
That got really big, like what 4 or 5 years ago. I feel
I
like
think so.
maybe like when we were in college, like oh, like we're gonna give like going on a vacation, or we're gonna go to a water park or something like that. And I do think that is a really nice thing to do. But for me, the best like thing that makes a gift really good is if it's memorable. So if you are thinking about something and you're making a specific memory with someone, that is what's going to make a really good gift. So if you're just giving someone jewelry, that's not going to make a great gift. If you're taking someone to Cancun, it's not going to make a great gift. It's about experiencing that time together so that you like it's just ingrained in your memory.
Hmm.
One of the things my family used to do, and ingrained in my memory, I love it. It's like the highlight of my life. Even though it's super simple, we just go to like a cabin, like a little cabin, nothing big. Like when I was little, it was me, my three other siblings, my parents, and we went to a small cabin where we had bunk beds, just slept there, had Christmas there, and then we went home. And it was just super fun. But that memory is ingrained, which made that a fantastic
Hmm.
gift. And just being able to figure out, okay, what is someone actually going to like? Are they going to like this experience that I'm taking them on? Are they going to actually remember it? Or is it just going to be a, oh, hey, cool, yeah, we went to Mexico, and then they're going to forget about it in 10 years? So I feel like if you're able to figure out how
Hmm.
to make it stick in their memory, that's what's going to make a really good gift.
I think to some extent in the past I've aligned with like practical gifts. as something that's like really meaningful. For example, like what when I was in school, a gift of like nice pens and a notebook was like just solid gold. Like that was all I wanted was a quality pen to be able to write with. And it was if it was like a multicolor set, like oh, that was gorgeous, like beautiful. That was all I wanted. So I think it's somewhat like the a good gift obviously changes throughout your life, and
Oh yeah.
then being a good gift giver is being able to kind of recognize where somebody's at and what they might need in that time.
So you're gonna go with the problem solving gift is like a good gift in your mind.
I don't what do you mean by problem solving?
It was one of the ones that just came up. It was like number 5 or 6, but figuring out a problem, not that like someone has, but like a problem that they're facing of some sorts, and you
Hmm.
give them a gift to help them get through it. So like for you, pens because you needed a ton of pens, and I feel like a lot of adults get into this situation where you're like, yeah, underwear would be great, socks would be great, a
Like
dish towel would
I
be
just want
great.
grandma to give me the basics, when
Yeah.
she'd give you the socks and the work gloves, you were set.
So that's what you're going with, just having a nice,
But
nice practical gifts.
I think it was one of those things where it was like it was truly meaningful. Like I've received non-practical gifts that I've like also truly loved. Like I think some of my childhood favorites, like I went through the classic horse girl phase, as many Midwestern girls may experience. And like if somebody gave me like a horse themed item, like I loved it. Like I had like a really gorgeous little horse necklace that like I wore all of the time. So I think also like if there's something like a theme that somebody really likes, like then that could be really meaningful too. And like kind of like what you said, like I feel like a good gift is ultimately one that's memorable. Um, like it's hard to say like now if someone gave me like a high quality backpack, I probably wouldn't like appreciate it as much as I would have like 3 years ago.
That's fair.
You know,
So it's having something that's
aligns with a person's life.
right.
Like I think like last year we did more of like the experience option where it was like we went out to a nice dinner. But like that was really great because like I was so busy and that just gave us time just to like be together and talk together. So like that's what made that experience memorable was we like took time that we didn't typically have.
That was also a really fun experience because we went. So we didn't go out like on Christmas, obviously, but we went out January 2nd, right?
Hmm.
Had the entire restaurant to ourselves. It was literally just us. I think we scheduled like a 4
It was
p.m.
an early dinner
Yeah, it was like
and we were
4 or
the
5 p.m., something like that. Got there, actually a little later, but anyways, we got there. There was no one there. Just got to get seated right away. The bar staff was like, "Hey, like, guys, want anything else?" Just like
hmm
asking us over the bar, and we could just quick order it. It was fantastic, and I think
yeah.
that's going to be a memory that I'm going to hold for a while because
Hmm.
we got to do something really special. So that's one that is really memorable,
Yeah.
both convenient for the time. I feel like if we would have done that in college, it would have just been like, ah, cool. It's like went out to eat on a
Yeah.
random Tuesday or something
Hmm.
like that. So yeah, having that good gift that meets someone where they are is
I
definitely
feel like
huge.
this could be wrong, so let me know if you disagree. But potentially, a good gift is the opposite of what a person typically does. So, if you have a person that's really busy all the time, a good gift could be something that makes them slow down. Versus if you have somebody who's kind of in a rut or just like, they haven't been able to like out and do as much, then maybe a good gift is something that helps them speed up.
I feel like that's a good thought because it's especially right now. I feel like a lot of people are stuck in a certain mode of operation, whether it's going super fast or going super
Hmm.
slow or just really mundane. And getting them out of that is really great on numerous different
But
levels.
also, they have to be willing to accept that.
True.
Like I have some friends who, if I was just like, we're gonna go to Colorado in 3 months, like that would be their worst nightmare because like they just like that wouldn't be too much change.
A little too scary for them.
So obviously, like an appropriate amount of change for the person. That's like it's okay to push people, but not like off the
Just push them into the deep end. It's fine. So I feel like in general, if you have a gift that is somehow memorable, but then also meets the person where they're at,
Hmm.
providing something for them, whether that's like some relaxation, some excitement, whatever it may be, whatever they need at that moment.
For
So
your
it's
college students, they just want food.
gift
Just,
cards, just gift
just
cards.
please make sure they're fed.
In general, try to find a gift that is memorable, meets them where they're at. And if you're trying to figure out what to give somebody, don't stress too much. If it's not the perfect gift, as long as you have good meaning behind it, I think they'll appreciate it. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and you'll make it to the weekend soon. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.